What's going on, my friends? I just want to leave a message with you guys today. Just thinking about some really amazing features of how you can grow an amazing beard. You know, some things that I'm learning on and actively working on myself right now. Um, you know, in the world that we live in, we're programmed by way of the messages and the different shows and commercials and advertisements that we're constantly bombarded with, whether they're through the courses of music videos or any type of visual entertainment. You know, I'm one and the same right now. I am programming that projects a a visual that in turn makes you feel a certain way. You know, it bombards you with ideas. I'm bombarding you with ideas. There we have it. But one thing that I want to share with you is that beyond even what I'm sharing being sheer programming, I want you guys to understand how we've been programmed to see something as being the right way of doing something, and how I kind of feel not necessarily against it, but that if there would be much more of a balance to this particular programming that we've been receiving, I think that you might venture to have a more fulfilled, fun, bearded life experience. Granted, I know that a lot of guys, maybe, you want to keep the ice cream out of your beard as the mustache gets long. It can be kind of troubling or tough to eat with. You know what I mean? But one thing that I noticed that, in my opinion, my perspective, my thought, my belief of what I've seen and the experience of the kind of mustache style I've had along with my beard, I'm just gonna be honest with you. For me, this is, and I'm not trying to bombard you with my idea. I'm just trying to invite you to think about when you're seeing these beards and what you're saying as far as what you want to design for what your beard looks like. I want you to entertain the idea of balance. I want you to understand that there's this way that you can do it and there's that way that you can do it. My way is clearly an opinion of a way that I want to do things because I have historically, because in the black community we are taught all the time to keep this beard, this mustache lined, keep it above the lip, keep all of this really, really skinny, really, really skinny. And what I've noticed is that just purely what a beard really stands for, just really wholeheartedly encompasses what a strong man, manly. It's a manly thing. It's a bold thing. It's a fervent, unapologetic type of walk. The skinny mustache does not add to the male strong, bold presence. When it's super, super skinny, it doesn't look strong. If you understand anything about aesthetics, the aesthetic of something, it means that something's artistically pleasing. It means the category of artistic, meaning, if you think about a woman being artistic or being the woman's aesthetic is for things to be, very, very feminine. Granted, there are very strong women that they have, their tone, they have muscles, and they may it's possible that a woman could have a male feature, like very, very curvy, strong looking legs or something like that, whatever the case may be. But anyway, I just draw that analogy to let you know that, as far as the aesthetic is, from my opinion of beard design, I think that if you've got this, nice, strong, big, lush beard coming up, I don't think that it behooves the beard balance as far as being in the same theme, the theme of beard being strong and bold. I don't think that there is a, synonymous meaning sameness, meaning, one way throughout, meaning one thing. If something's red, it It shouldn't have some green in there and you still call it red, because it's not that anymore. So when I go to say that, the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm actively working on it. I'm growing this mustache out so that and as it gets big and it bolts, it fills in this little hole right here, and it just flows on right down, flows on right down and all that kind of thing, And it makes this beard look synonymously the same, It's got a masculine flow through the entire structure of the beard, as opposed to big beard, pencil mustache. So that's just my opinion, guys. I would hope that you would entertain the thought of what it is you see when you're seeing it. If you do go to a barber and have a barber trim your beard, or if you do it yourself, take a moment and just really think to yourself, like, what are you doing when you're shaping these things? When you're lining it up, you lining it up above the lip, or you lining it up below the lip. Are you trimming it back too much to the point that it's not being able to fully be full along with the beard? Does your mustache go with your beard is really the question. If you got a big beard, it looks silly with a skinny mustache, and that's just my opinion. I don't judge. It's not like I think that every guy that's got a pencil mustache looks silly, or every guy that's got this thing where they line the beard along the jaw, and it's not full, coming down to the neck and looking like a real true full beard. I don't pass judgment on any of that. I just would invite the men that do that to understand the other perspective. I want to know, hey, I don't even really want to know. I just want there to be an understanding, a balanced understanding, because if we're only being shown one way, then who's to say that the ones that are being an emblem of this way wouldn't necessarily not do that way if they were presented with this way? A lot of people do things because they don't believe that they have options, or they don't know that they have options. They don't know that there's two ways to do things, and so I'm just providing one of those ways that you can do things. And a lot of guys that, do the full beard thing do know about it already. A lot of guys got the nice flowing mustache along with the nice flowing beard, and I think it looks great. My mentor has one that looks amazing. But a lot of guys I know have the very, very skinny mustache and the big old beard, or they got the skinny mustache, and then they got the airplane landing strip beard where it, goes out like that. My boy Gray, my mentor Gray Bailey calls it the cheese wedge, because it looks like a backwards triangle. This the back of the cheese wedge, and then the corner just comes out and it jets off your chin. I feel like it's a landing strip because you can fly a plane and land right on someone's chin, But those are all jokes aside, guys. There's more than one way to do it, More than one way to. Hope you guys aren't skinning any cats, but I know you've heard, there's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to do thing, and it would benefit us all to understand the ways before we actually do a thing. So y'all take care, subscribe, have fun, peace.